Trading stocks, futures, options on futures, and retail off-exchange foreign currency transactions involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. You should carefully consider whether trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, and financial resources. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change at any time.
What is up, traders? Are you ready for a little action? Yes. FOMC meeting. A trader's dream of action is about to commence on us. Many will blow their accounts during this time. Many will pass the apex in vals in one day off this action. Who knows what's going to happen? I certainly don't. The Trader's Paradise. What was that song? There used to be a song, I can't remember, back in the day. Gangster's Paradise? That go to YouTube real quick over here. Is it Gangsters? It's Gangster's Paradise. Julio?
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even
Gangster's Paradise. That is it. Well, we had Trader's Paradise. Hope everybody's doing well. Reminder, we have a whole lot of sales going on the first month of May. Of course, the big one, Apex extending their sale through the entire month of May, just like they did in April. With the minimum of one day needed to pass, up to 20 funded accounts and 80% off. Also, let's go to bulenox real quick here. Bulenox matching the Apex sale with 83% off for their option 1. They're off lifetime, just like Apex. That code is HOT83. Take Profit has their sale remaining. 40% off. No activation fees. So like a 50K account you can get for $102. You pass it, no activation fees. Cheapest price in the business right now that's going on in the prop firm world. And Take Profit, you can get paid in one day. Don't have to wait for payout days or anything. MyFundedFutures, which is what I'll be trading today, their promo expired, and I've not heard from TraderSage yet about what the next promo is. So once that is given to me, I will put that out. There were, if you go to my website, let's just go to my website, prolongwealth.com. Go to all the prop firms, and you can see all the prop firms listed here and what the current deals are. And Elite Trader did have an 80% discount code. It's gonna be May, runs through I think it's May the 10th. I actually need to put the end date on there. I think it's May the 10th. Trade Day also. Trade Day very rarely has a sale. Yeah, so here they've got 40% off all their challenges above the 50K through May the 10th. Code Trade Path. Precision Funding 90% off.
ECB's cause says that Eurozone inflation will fluctuate for the rest of the year and fall to the 2% target in mid-2025.
And there's another new kid on the block, Legends Trading, 20% off all challenges. Check out Legends Trading. They're brand new. The CEO also owns the GFF broker. And so anyway, that's just check there if you interested in any of these other prop firms. I still say I highly recommend my top 6 Apex, bulenox, Take Profit, MyFundedFutures, Topstep, and Blue Sky in the first tier. The second tier is down below, and then when you get to the bottom of the second tier, well, unless I got something particular you like, I would probably not the best place to be. But I'll provide the codes out there anyway. Because, well, some accounts are for some people and some others aren't. You can have an argument who the best prop firm is any day with somebody. All right, let's get to it. Well, it looks like we had a nice pop-up here, right up to VWAP and to the pivot low that I'm looking at. Let me open up my tick strike. Let me check the chat. If anybody's in the chat, nobody's in the chat. I'm sure, if you can, say hello in the chat so I know you're here. Pull this down just a little ways. It'd always be such a pain. Come on. Why is it attached? Gonna be a pain in the butt. Apple, you stray figure there. See if we can get you back. There you go. And look at that, Apple's ticking red. I think those can be seen. Okay, there's tick strike. So I've got ES, MQ, and then all the big dogs. Apple, AMD, Amazon, Google, Meta, Microsoft, Netflix, NVIDIA. Follow up with RTY here at the end. I traded RTY on the session. Didn't have the tick strike out, so I'll throw it in the mix too. So I've been trading today 3 accounts with MyFundedFutures on copy trade. He closed the copy trade and opened it back up so you can see how to set it up. So this is what I've done today. I'm up basically $500 on these 3 accounts. I started a 50K account. 3 of them here yesterday with the sale ending, going away because it was the best deal going, $50 and a $50 activation fee. And I do like MyFundedFutures. Been paid out from MyFundedFutures. If you're in that group, you've seen my payouts for it. But let's start with...
Because it does note that risks to the inflation outlook are now balanced. It says transmission remains a downside risk to the growth outlook, and transmission in the latest cycle is also stronger than in the past.
So we'll start with 3 accounts, but here's how you do the replikanto trade copier. It's pretty simple. Just go to new after you've loaded in replikanto. It's going to open up another box. I'll pull this box down. MNQ. I'm going to select the leader account. We MFFU. Then I want these 2 accounts to follow. So whenever I take a trade in this account, these 2 accounts will replicate. MNQ is the product I've selected. I'll also do NQ in case I make a trade in NQ. Select the same thing. And given it's FOMC, I'm not going to select my personal account. I will trade.
Energy Insights or Energy Intel's Mina Baker, noting that Abu Dhabi's ADNOC boosted its official oil production capacity to 4.85 million barrels per day. It's gone into the company's websites.
Normally, I will.
The UAE is getting closer to its 5 million barrel per day target.
Normally, I'll trade MNQ, my personal account, if I'm doing MNQ, but not for FOMC. I'll probably just stay with MNQ because I've got a decent day already started. I don't want to destroy that. So we'll stick with that. Let me open up my drink here. Diet Dr. Pepper. Need that caffeine. I was gonna make some popcorn because FOMC seems to be perfectly made for popcorn. Just throw some popcorn back. So I didn't have time to make popcorn, so I grabbed my box of Magic Spoon. This is the fruity version, so this kind of tastes like. That looks pretty funny in the on the screen. This is the fruity version, which kind of makes it like Fruit Loops. If you're not familiar with Magic Spoon, if you're on a low carb diet, this thing is crazy. A cup of Magic Spoon is 4 net carbs and 0 sugars. So when I need a little snack, I go to my Magic Spoon. Maybe I should sponsor Magic Spoon. Oh yeah, that's good. I prefer popcorn though. So FOMC is in about 18 minutes. About 18 minutes. Get a couple charts up on this other screen of mine. Have them ready. There is breath. And let's get breath up here. You can see breath changed right here. Coincided. I do always keep breath up. So right here at 12:23 when this ATR broke, also noticed in the breath, we had a change in direction in the breath. So we had more buying than selling going on. And when I see those happening at the same time, that gives a pretty good indication of we'll call it some good confluence of maybe if you're getting along or something, to have this also going with you. Now it's kind of rolling over a bit when this is rolling over. I kind of keep that up on the screen so I can see it. Also, be sure to make the YouTube, give a thumbs up and a like.
And just so you're aware, US LNG developer Tellurian does really send home workers from its upstream gas production business. According to sources, Tellurian has been holding talks with potential buyers to sell its Haynesville shale gas business. According to sources via Reuters.
And be sure to subscribe so you get notified when I do go live. So let's take a look at what's happened today. I actually need to... Do I need to select text and marker? Plot. Marker. Q. Not sure why that's not showing up. Let me close NinjaTrader real quick and open it back up. The trading from today should be showing. Do I want to run a backup now? No, I don't. I don't think it let me save my... I don't think NinjaTrader let me save my screen there. Log back in. Can you guys hear me? There's nobody talking or saying hi in the chat or anything. Can you hear me? Am I there? Because if I don't know you guys are out there, there's really not a reason for me to be here. Somebody let me know if they can hear me. There they are. There's the ad from today. All right. These are the trades earlier today that I've taken. I gotta connect my account. Hold on. Now that I closed it, I gotta reconnect my funded futures. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're in business now. So these are the trades that I took. I was active this morning through here. Then I took a break, and this little ramp I got a trade in. So been a good day. Don't want to ruin it with FOMC, but you know, don't want to like not have the opportunity to not trade it either. I won't do anything. I won't get into a trade until after the announcement, and maybe even a few minutes after FOMC. Let it kind of like play out, especially if copy trading MNQ. I mean, just look at the dome right here. Liquidity, you know, single digits. So if I'm trying to trade copy trade, and here's where a lot of people get in trouble with copy trade, 20 accounts trade MNQ. You can't sell 40 40 lots to this guy right here that wants to sell you two. And people expect 40 lots to go through right like that, and they don't always. But anyway, liquidity just gets really nasty at FOMC, starting just before it and after it. So you want to let that liquidity kind of evaporate and then kind of slowly come back in a little bit. You'll be able to see it here when we get really close. If you're not familiar with FOMC and what it does. Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder if you guys can even hear me. There is nobody saying hi in chat. Let me check my microphone. Does it show up here? Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Turn tick strike down a little bit though. It's a little loud. You better go to YouTube and just check. YouTube, are you working? Testing 1, 2. Yeah, working. You guys just aren't chitty chatty today, are you? All right. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to craziness. Boris Johnson tells voters to forget about the government. I forgot about the government long ago.
And 10 minutes now till the FOMC statement release, where they're expected to hold rates at 5.25 to 5.5%. There are no new SEPs or dot plot due at this meeting. It's worth noting that the strong incoming data, which alludes to sticky inflation and a largely robust growth trend, are likely to keep the central bank cautious in rushing towards any easing policy. While the recent meeting minutes did state that almost all participants judge it would be appropriate to pivot to a less restrictive policy stance at some point this year, there's been a notable shift in tone in recent weeks' Fed speak from officials to the hawkish side, backed up by some recent articles by WSJ's Timoros, and it also comes on the heels of the hot employment cost index on Tuesday, raising fears of inflation pressures down the line. Accordingly, traders will be attentive to the degree to which Chair Powell, whose presser begins half an hour after the statement release, looks through recent upside in inflation data to gauge when it may begin its rate cutting cycle, or if Timoros is anything to go by, perhaps alluding to the lack of rate cuts we may have going ahead. There are also expectations for the Fed to confirm its QT taper plans, although there are some tail risks that may be delayed.
All right, so I've got MNQ and NQ. So I use a 987 tick on NQ, and I use a 2200 tick on MNQ. That's about the closest I can mimic to what NQ is in the same tick. It's pretty amazing that MNQ, the micros, trade over 2 times what the NQ trades. They do. MNQ is actually more liquid than NQ. We'll keep MNQ up here because that's what I'm going to trade. Oh, there's JR. It's working. Thank you, JR. KMBQ is ready to blow some new evals. There will be lots of people that blow evals. There'll be lots of people that pass evals on this information. And then there'll be people who will give back anything they made today, which could be me. I'm up 525 here for commissions, but I may end up giving it back. Who knows? We're going to stick with MNQ, though, for this. But we'll trade. We'll start with 2 MNQ contracts, and then I can add in if I feel the need to. I don't typically trade FOMC really until 15-30 minutes after. But for today, I'm just kind of just doing it for fun. So don't follow my trade or anything because I have no idea what I'm going to do. Try to let the price action tell us. I've got my algo up, which is on a 3-minute time frame, so it isn't always very helpful, right, at FOMC when the announcement comes, because, you know, we go all kinds of directions before there's ever a real direction. Where is the gap settlement up here? Is that where we closed yesterday up there? I think so. Let me see if I can pull that in real quick here. So here's where we closed yesterday, 17,571. We haven't traded back up there all day. We've kind of been slowly grinding down. Slow grind. It's been bulls and bears have had a little, you know, it's been more bear action today, but bulls have had their opportunities as well. I think we'll at least close this gap. If we don't close this gap, then we are going to get hammered. I suspect this gap will get closed one way or another after a move down or after a move up.
Pricing currently have 30 basis points of cuts price for the year.
All right, we got 5 minutes. Place your bets. Which direction? Because there are some that's got some Apex accounts that are ready to go right after the news. Buy or sell. And they're all in. And hoping it goes their direction. I'd never do such a thing like that, ever. Hey, Amit. Welcome. I don't think I recall seeing you before. KMBQ, welcome. JR is always here. I'm in 3 and Q on the 150. All right, wish you luck. Good job. Q so far. Are you long? Short. I'm flat right now, so I'm just sitting and waiting it out. I am watching my kind of high level NQ chart. This is a 60,000 tick chart of NQ. And we are a bit oversold. You know, we can stay oversold. As you can see here, we stay oversold and we keep moving down. But we get a close, an RSI close on this chart back above this green line, then I definitely will be favoring the long side. I said I just wouldn't be shocked that we get a move back higher, but we're probably going to get a move both directions. Just, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. I just have to watch the chart. I have no idea. My expectation is we are a bit oversold. So if we do sell off, at least a big pop will be coming at some point if I miss the sell. Tick strike will go absolutely berserking bananas. So, but if I'm getting in a direction, I want to see, like, if I'm long, I want to see all these ticking green. I want to see all these ticking green. Today we got a mix going on here. We got MNQ, AMD, red, Netflix green. Kind of a mix. Now there's more red. Hey, but what happened to Starbucks? I just happened to glander at Starbucks. I was thinking about doing some covered calls with Starbucks. And I pulled up Starbucks and it was down 17%. They must have reported it. They might not selling coffee anymore. So I picked up 100 shares of Starbucks. Next couple months, spend a couple of months doing a little Starbucks covered call activity after that down move. Oh, this is funny. I went into my Starbucks here and I get this alert from Robinhood. Elevated volatility in the stock market. You may want to proceed with caution. That's pretty much any day. That is pretty much any day. But here's where I got in. My average cost is $73.31. And Starbucks is right about 73 now. So I picked up 100 shares and maybe this thing, look where it just dropped out.
1 minute now to the FOMC statement, where rates are expected to be left unchanged at 5.25 to 5.5%.
On those 100 shares of Starbucks, I'm going to do some cover calls the next few months. Well, maybe I play that till that gap closes. Down 17%, I think it's a good buy. So maybe there could be some bullish upside over after, give it a week or two of consolidating.
30 seconds.
All right, so here's the dome. Look at the dome. E-liquid, you can't trade this, especially if you copy trade. You just can't do it. Copy trade is not going to work. You can't do multiple accounts. So good luck out there. Let's do this. Let's see what we get.
10 seconds.
I'm probably going to maybe try to play the ATRs. If ATRs break and run and reverse.
Rates unchanged as expected. Fed will slow decline the balance sheet by cutting Treasury redemption cap to $25 billion per month from $60 billion starting at June 1st. And Fed maintains MBS redemption cap at $35 billion per month. Will reinvest excess MBS principal payments into Treasuries. Fed says it does not expect will be appropriate to cut rates until it.
Look how illiquid that is.
Inflation is
There'll be so many people trading this. 20 accounts with Apex, and then they're just going to crash and burn because you can't get filled in all your accounts.
As opposed to our moving into better balance in the March policy statement, does say economic activity continues.
Looks like it's going forgetful.
Job gains have remained strong. Unemployment rate has remained low. It does leave the inflation guidance saying inflation has eased over the past year but remains elevated. Fed vote in favour of policy was unanimous.
Fed to slow pace of balance sheet runoff starting in June. So far they like it out of the gate. Let's see when they pull back if we have buyers that want to step back in now. Now let's see if we come back here, return to the scene of crime where that news announcement came.
A lack of further progress towards 2% inflation, it says in the statement.
Still no red ticks yet. I might try along here.
So what it does say, inflation has eased over the past year but remains elevated, as the statement previously said. It adds that line, in recent months, there's been a lack of further progress towards the committee's 2% inflation objective.
No real hard
And
selling
as
here on
already
tick
mentioned,
strike. That's
beginning in June, the
good.
committee will
Good
slow
for
the
bulls
pace of
still.
decline of its security holdings by reducing the monthly
All right, we got a
redemption
break
cap
of an
on Treasury
ATR.
securities
We'll try short
from
here. Oh, I'm
60
in
billion
NQ.
to
Holy crap.
25 billion.
I am in NQ. Holy crap.
And we're expecting that to be halved, so slightly
Trader's
more than
mistake.
expected
Lord
for
have
the
mercy
Q2
on my
taper
soul.
for treasuries.
Why
And
did
the
I do
committee will
that,
maintain
Charlie?
monthly
You're
redemption
gonna
cap
blow
on
this account
agency
now.
debt and agency MBS at 35
Ugh.
billion.
I am short too. I gotta let this ATR play out. Hopefully it stays below, but oh man, this is fun.
As the dust settles, treasuries
I want out of this
towards
thing.
the high end of earlier ranges have seen two-way
Order
flow.
Yeah, I gotta get out of that.
Release.
Sorry.
Stocks also
Now I
just a
may
bit
just stay in
above
NQ with one
pre-announcement
contract.
levels.
Now that I've created my $500 gone that I had in the account, I'm
So
down
seeing
195 now.
Some
Phew.
dollar weakness here.
All right, well,
Order
let's
filled.
get along here. We pushed up. We pulled back into this zone. See if we can see what we can do. Technically, really still should be on the short because of this ATR breaking down, but I'm gonna stay that we push down here and see if we can find some buyers. Now I need tick strike to cooperate and need that momentum. Boy, I'm glad my funded futures is in today and not trailing drawdown. I might add on if we break this ATR up here. ATR is coming down, so I might add on to this. See if I can recoup for this trading mistake.
I'm just taking a look at the Fed pricing. Have moved slightly more
We also
dovishly
have-
with 32 bits of cuts priced across the year now. That's 30, just under 30 bits before the data. The first fully priced cut still remains for December, however.
We still have meeting minutes ahead at the bottom of the hour when the Fed's speaking, so it stays just volatile.
Order
All right, I'm
filled.
going to add here. I'm going to add.
Order submitted.
Let's see if we can
Of
get
course, a lot of focus will be on Powell's
back over to
presser and Q&A,
NQ.
which does
Can I get one
going
back
Order
off?
filled.
All right, I got one off.
5 minutes time.
All right, may save this trade. Not going to stay in this too terribly long, given that we still have the afternoon bottom of the hour stuff here. Still hearing green ticks, so I'm going to stay long, stay long, stay long. Make a push. Come on. There you go. Come on. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. At least I got all my money back that I lost. Man. Traders' mistakes like that over the years have cost me a lot. And I still occasionally make them. All right, maybe I'll reverse
Order
here.
filled.
Try short in this ATR. Come on, break ATR. ATR broke. Let's try short now. Come on, we got a good hike and ashy candle. Give me another good hike and ashy candle close. Come on, break down below this wick here. Come on. Man. We're going to chop here for the next 15, 20 minutes before the bottom of the hour. Doji candle. Don't like that. Got indecision. Got both sides of the barrel. My 3-minute algo is still long in my thing. Oh, come on now. So far, buyers have stepped in both times that we've tested down here. kind of quiet. Tick strike's not showing momentum to the upside, so it makes me kind of want to just hang on here. Where are those sellers at that have been so happy the last few days? They're going to wait till it moves back up, and then they're going to start selling it again. Oh, God, I cannot believe I made that mistake on that first trade trading the NASDAQ instead of MNQ. So, yeah, it's probably either going to blow these or get out of it. We'll see. They're only evals, so it's not a big deal. Go get other evals if you blow it. Come on, do something that make me even maybe want to add to the short. Come on down. And bears can't seem to push it down here, can they? You know, as soon as I cut it, that's when they can push it down here. As soon as I cut the trade, they'll push it down. Let me go look at breath. Breath is still, well, breath's still pretty good. It's not gotten worse. So it does not want to, I'd sure like to see the breath roll over and have more sellers and buyers. Still favoring the long side, and I'm short, so that's not really good news. We'll hang in here. ATR is trying to pull down. Come on, bears. Get this candle closed down below these wicks. Then we could get maybe a test a VWAP and then see what's next. Test some of these areas down here. See if we really do have any bulls. Breath is not getting any better or any worse, so I don't know. Let's see. Come on, boys. There's a Heikin-Ashi candle close. Give me another one. Give me another one. We needed to get under VWAP and get down back down in here. This is all kind of support area here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me another Heikin-Ashi candle close. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on. Give me another one. Oh, look at them buyers stepping right back up. Come on. Come on, bears. Come on, bears. Come on, bears. I got my account back to green here. Push it. Give me one more oomph down into VWAP. Bears are being a pain in the ass. I may have to cover this. I don't want it back above this area. There we go. Come on, bears. There you go, bears.
Order filled.
Now I'll get out. All right, I got my money back just about. Woo! All right, so I was up 500 when I came in here. I'm not up 500, but boy, did I at least survive the account there. All right, now I'm going to MNQ. Now I'm going back over to MNQ, like I had prepped to. Let me switch to the MNQ contract now. Oh, Lord, I had to fight my way out of that one. As KNBQ says, in PAL we trust. I still could have stayed short here. There was not really a reason to get out, but I'm happy to be back green again. Trading mistakes. Gotta always watch those trading mistakes. I might buy off of this pivot here.
Order filled.
So long now. Long 2. And why is it not showing up? Oh, it did show up too. Okay, I'm long 2. See if this pivot low and BWAP provided some level of support. ATR breaks, I'll add to it. We get a candle close, another hike and ashy candle close negative, and I'll dump the trade. Come on, bulls. Here you go, bulls. Now, I have a choice here. I can get out of this trade because you could maybe short from here and give yourself a very tight stop. I could take one off here and then wait to the ATR to potentially break and add. ATR could be breaking now. I may go ahead and add right here. See if this ATR will break. I'm going to go ahead and take one off just because this could be a short level up here. ATR breaks. I'm going to add back. I'll add 3, which would get me to 4. So I started with 2. I got rid of 1 up here around the ATR. If that ATR would have continued on and it broke right away, I would have just hung on to it. But just trading price action. That's all I'm doing. I'm not really looking really much at anything other than this ATR and price action. We have hike and ashy candle, ATR about to break. Another hike and ashy candle. If this ATR breaks, then we got a second hike and ashy candle, and I'll add here. Where are we at in the time cycle? We got 15 minutes to the bottom of the hour. Then we do it all over again with craziness. I'm not going to let this trade go negative, so...
Order submitted.
Well, I don't need 3 there.
Order canceled. Order submitted.
So I got to stop in here if it wants to blow me out. At least I'm positive on the trade. The MNQ. ATR about to break. A lot of ticks left to get through. I'll watch those fake ATR breaks. There'll be some people that got long right here thinking it was going to go. Still might. Breath is improving here. I like that breath is improving a bit. Had a candle close. At least a positive. Kind of got choppy here. Breath, this candle closes. This kind of could be a good sign for bulls. I don't take the trade-off breath, but I like to use it as some sort of confirmation if I'm long. Still lots ticking red here. AMD, NVIDIA seems as though the NASDAQ is trying to still be a little iffy here. I'll hit my stop.
Order filled.
All right, got my stop. All right, ATR breaks. I may get longer again. Now we got down to a little bit longer still before the Fed holds U.S. 3 months of disappointing inflation data. Yeah, breath is rolling back over again. Breath itself is rolling back over. Maybe I take a little chance on a short here. Gotta change back to one contract. I'm just gonna hang tight for a little while. I still like that this is blue is still being supportive. When I see blue, I still think bulls. You know the bulls. They're blue in color, right? All right, see if we get a move here before the Fed speaker speaks. We're just gonna sit still here. A lot of indecision on the 3-minute chart. If I go to my 3-minute chart here, where are you at 3-minute? There's a wrinkle here. Just roll over 3-minute. Look at these. A lot of indecision, kind of building a little triangle here. This breaks higher, so it'll be very good. Get back to my chart. Trying to trade live is really kind of ridiculous because
Order filled.
it's just really ridiculous to try to trade live because you're just not focused like you need to be. See, I got long there. I thought that ATR was going to break. It's not going to break. Maybe it is. We got 186, 140 ticks. Come on, move up just a little bit longer and get that break. Get that break. Get up there. There we go. Come on. Didn't break. I'm going to stay on the long side here. That breaks, I may add to it. Breath is improving. I like that. I like that. Breath is improving. ATR, you going to break here? Come on. Come on. Come on, ATR. Come on, ATR. Come on, ATR. You're going to break, aren't you? You're going to break. I'm
Order
long.
filled.
I'm going to add to that. So I'm long 4 micros.
Order submitted.
Come on. Come on, Bulls. You can do it. Don't leave me hanging. Remember, I'm copy trading. So when I'm copy trading, I'm watching my positions to be sure that they are all equaled up in quantity and everything. I don't want them out of sync of any sort. I'm using the replikanto trade,
And just under 10 minutes now till Fed Chair Powell's press and Q&A. Have posted a live link to watch it to the headline feed. Although we'll be going over all comments, or relevant comments at least, from Powell over the squawk.
So here's the replikantos, the version I'm on. All right. Pulling back here. Breath still looks kind of okay. I'm gonna
Order filled.
add 2, and I'll add 2 more if we get down here. I don't mind doing a little DCA on micros above the 8, as long as we stay above the ATR.
Order submitted.
The ATR breaks, then I may just reverse direction. Actually, I'm just going to get out because we're so close to Powell speaking. Come on, bull, step back in here. There you go. There you go. Come on. Come on. Push back through it. Oh, come on. One last oomph. Give me a
Order
oomph.
filled.
All right. Got 2 off, so we're down 6 down to 4 again. Come on. Come on, bulls. There you go.
Order filled.
Down to 2. I'm home free. Come on, give us a good, we had this doji, give us a good Heikin-Ashi close here. Keep that momentum. Let's break above and go. Break above and go. Let's go close this gap. That's what I want to see. 571 and a quarter. Go close this gap. Come on, boys, let's do it. Apple's trying. Hey, buy some new iPhones, people. You're not buying them. They are not selling like they used to. Buy some iPhones. Tick strike still, at least Apple's the only one that's getting some momentum bit under the surface here. Breath's still looking all right. Still favoring lungs at the moment. But everything has short-term memory in this market. Wants to take me out. I'm going to at least get a stop back in so I don't lose anything on the trade here.
Order submitted.
Run, you little boys, run. Come on, guys, go. At least run into the comments, and then I'll get out before he speaks here. We got 5 more minutes. Come on. Come on, give me about 3 or 4 candle closes. There's one. Come on, come on. Come on, push. Push. Let's go close this gap before Mr. Powell yaps. Come on, close this gap, boys. Who can do it? I don't know if it's going. Don't know if it'll get this high. Let's just sell one.
Order submitted.
Here. Out midway up there and see if we can get the other one off
Order
here.
submitted.
Come on. Take it out. And then anybody that tried to shorten here is going to be underwater, and then we can get the little squeeze effect. Come on. Come on. Run it. There's candle 4. Give me another one.
Seeing stocks to advance to post FOMC highs now. S&P futures going positive. On
Keep
the
ticking
session,
green,
as
boys.
DAX
Keep
still
ticking green.
negative by
Keep ticking
20
green.
basis
I want to see
points,
green ticks.
but most strong gains seen in the rate sensitive Russell 2000, up 0.5% on the session.
There you
Meanwhile,
go.
Treasuries aren't
Momentum,
extended higher
momentum,
from
momentum.
TMs, at least in their post
Uh-oh, that candle didn't get above this one.
levels.
I don't like that. Come on, candle.
And
Keep it
in terms of
going.
pricing, haven't really moved
Order
much.
filled.
I'm taking
Still
one
for
off.
Just over
Order
30
canceled.
basis points of cuts seen
I didn't like
for the
that
year.
next candle didn't get back above the high, and we are just 2 minutes till he starts talking. If it keeps going, keep going. All right, now I'm at least back above where I started. Come on, let's close that gap. So I got my stop here. I got 2, so I'm just gonna move it up now. Put it right up there, right below that ATR. That ATR keeps moving up. I'm just keep moving my stop up here. Come on, give me another candle or 2. Let's go. Let's close the gap. Let's do it. Let's do it. Getting a little oversold here. 91.50 on my time frame I'm looking at. So I'm gonna keep moving my stop just a little tighter under each Heikin-Ashi candle. Does it have the steam to get left up here? Does it have the momentum? Powell will probably talk and we'll probably come all the way back down here. This candle's not going as quickly. Come on. Come on. Come on. 100 more ticks. Close that candle. There we go. Keep moving that stop up here. Staying under the Heikin-Ashi candle. So I'm either going to hit this target or I'm going to hit the stop. What's first? Who knows and who cares at this point? This is just kind of how I manage a runner if you get the runner. I'll pull it up a little tighter now. We are definitely another RSI that I measure is at 75. This is definitely a little high. I would not be shocked to see a bit of a pullback and not get the close. Everybody's
Order
wanting
filled.
to, everybody's, oh, what the heck happened there?
Order
There, I'm
filled.
out. All right. That one worked out. Too bad it wasn't MNQ, right? I'm just going to sit and do nothing and I'm going to wait after Powell.
And Powell now beginning the press conference.
I mean, you can see how tick stripe really helped keep me in that trade because there was nothing ticking red. There still hasn't been anything really to tick red, but we're just a bit oversold. If we get a pullback down into here, then I'll maybe look to get long again. They left that gap still a little short there. And look, right there, they pulled it.
Powell says economy has made considerable progress towards its dual goals.
Maybe
Inflation
I'll-
has eased substantially
Order
over the
filled.
years.
Let's get short one here.
Still too high.
Get short 2.
Inflation is still too high.
Order
Further
submitted.
progress is not assured, Powell says. And says the path is uncertain.
Come on. We'll take you short. That ATR break. Let's see if we got another
Says
push.
here,
Come on.
Order filled.
running
All right,
inflation
down to
got
1.
3% goal.
I'll take it the
This
other
is
way.
a copy-paste
Just
of
trading
his
price
last
action here.
presser.
It. Come on, Heikin-Ashi candle. Close. Not gonna give it much time. Well, look at Powell just coming in. Back down to the S1M.
Restrictive
VWAP
stance
below.
has put downward pressure in inflation and the economy.
It's fun and play both sides. You can play with the bulls, you play with the bears. Push it down, back down the pivot below VWAP. Come on. Come on.
He does note inflation has
Order
shown a lack
filled.
of
I'll take it off there.
progress, and we are highly attentive to inflation risks.
Because
He
it
does add
could
that
get
line
choppy
as
here.
seen in the statement.
I like came back into the pivot. See, we had buyers all step in these last few times, so I'm gonna let this play out just a little bit. There, we took advantage of the bull side. We took advantage of the bear side.
He says private domestic final purchases was as strong as second half of last year.
We fixed my bad trade. I'll call it a decent
He
FOMC.
says that is an important underlying signal for demand.
I might get long one here on this break.
He says labor market remains relatively tight.
I'm not hearing any green ticks. There's nothing me yet support that I want to get back in long just yet. There's some goog red. There's a Heiken Ashley close.
Order
So
filled.
let's try long here. See if we can get a little bit back. I only took one this time. One contract. Heiken Ashley close. Good. I'm not gonna give it any real room here. I'll get out if come on, push it. Come on, take that candle. I'm going to get out of this trade. Come on, there you go.
Order filled.
I'll take it. It's about 50% retracement back
Has
from
no
this
nominal
move
wage
down.
growth has eased over the past year.
I'll be
I've
done
said
with
this
it for now.
before.
We're about up to $700. We'll call that a successful FOMC day.
Powell says inflation data received
Here
this
it
year has
comes.
been higher than expected.
So this move down was just to take out all these people that got long that didn't sell up here. That's all that it really was. These people that got long that didn't sell. Now maybe I'll just go ahead and we pull
He does
back
say
just a little
longer-term
bit. I'll add and we'll go for
inflation
that gap close.
expectations were well anchored despite an increase in some of the shorter term ones.
Come on, give me a
Says
little
policy
bit of
actions
pullback
are
here.
guided by our goals and monetary
Come on,
policy
give me a
actions
pullback.
by dual
Give
mandate.
me a pullback down around the ATR. Come on. Not gonna be a
Order
pullback.
filled.
All right, let's get long and let's see if we can get rid of it up here at the close the gap.
Order submitted.
Let's see. Gonna close the gap now. Come on. Go close that gap. Come on. I'm really over trading now. I'm just still kind of, playing. I'm gonna add into this ATR
He does
here.
say economic outlook is uncertain.
Oh, that reversed
Does
pretty
repeat
quick
that
there.
statement that the mandate has come into
That
better
ATR
balance.
broke, but it's going so fast. It's the statement that's causing this.
They
So
said, restated, we do
Order
not expect
filled.
it to be appropriate to cut rates
Ooh.
until they have greater confidence. Inflation is going back to 2%.
he's making some statements here. Are actually aware of
Says,
hardships
so far
posed
this
by
year,
high
the
inflation.
figures have not given us that confidence.
Oh, look at the liquidity's gone again in the market. Gone.
Therefore,
Liquidity's
move on
gone.
that. Says likely that gaining greater confidence will take longer than previously expected.
Liquidity just disappeared again. Jerome Powell, inflation data received this year has been higher than expected. No shit, Sherlock. We were supposed to have rate cuts by now. Remember? I think 2 to
Says
3 rate
reducing
cuts
policy
before the
too
end of the
soon
year.
Or too much
Order
or too
filled.
late or too little both have risks.
Long 2 here, but that
Says
ATR
policy
didn't
is well
break.
positioned to deal with risks and uncertainties.
I'm truly just over trading now, so I still want to see
Says they
that
will
gap
continue
close.
to make decisions meeting by meeting.
Don't leave us short of that gap. Please don't leave us short of that gap. Let's go get it, boys.
Order submitted.
Let's go get it. And can't buy anything, can we? It's just a mess right now. This is why I trade macros during this session. This can be more of a learning session for you than anything. Some positive ticks here from Amazon.
The pace of QT does not mean our balance sheet will shrink less than it would otherwise.
He's still yapping away. Still yapping away. Really need him to be done with his speech and then let this just figure out which direction it wants to go.
Will ensure a smooth transition for money markets.
All right, I'm going to take one off here just because this thing is...
Order filled.
Now see if we can go close that gap. Come on, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go close that gap
Order
plus some
filled.
probably. All right, we're... Good job. I'm happy with that. I don't know what he said. Oh, the decision to slow runoff will ensure a smooth transition for money markets. You know, we gotta cover it and say smooth transition. We're not gonna have any problems.
And Powell now concluded his presser. Going into the Q&A section now.
All right, at least Powell's done. At least Powell's done.
Powell says policy rate is restrictive. I do think policy is restrictive and is weighing on demand, Powell says.
All right, I think I'll be finished up for today. That was
He says you can see that with the labour market.
We tuned down the noise, the news dude here.
He said you saw evidence.
All right, news guys is gone. All right, appreciate y'all coming out to the chat room, saying hi in there. Mo, hey, how you doing? JR. Hope everybody's doing well. Macro NQ can add up. Yeah, they can. They definitely do. Good job, KMB. Q. Good job. It's not easy trading FOMC. You've got to at least have a little bit of idea of how you might trade it or what to do. And you can just get absolutely hammered and crushed. So keep that in mind when you trade news. It is not for the faint of heart. Take care, everybody. Peace out. Remember, Apex, the code PATHWAY, PATHWAY, always available for the best discount. 80% runs through the end of the month of May. Only one trading day needed to pass. Take care, everybody. We'll see you again soon. Bye now.